Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're unsure whether what you're eating is good for you because of mixed messaging or because you have no time to do research, then I'm going to clear these up for you today. I'm going to go through 5 everyday foods that are marketed as fine or even as healthy, but are quietly working against your body, against your energy, your hormones, and your long-term health. And I'm going to give you stats to prove it. Now, if you have any of these in your kitchen, please do not stress. Our body is amazing and it's able to reverse the damage with the alternatives I'm going to go through today. I'm here to make your life easier, not more stressful. Let's start with one that's convenient but comes at a hidden cost. The first one is processed deli meats, like your sliced turkey and your sliced ham. Now, I get it, right? They're really convenient, especially for sandwiches, and a lot of people give them to their kids because they feel like a safe protein. But large bodies of research, including cancer research organizations, have found that processed meats actually increase the risk of colon cancer when eaten regularly. I'm not telling you this to scare you, and don't worry if you are currently giving it to your kids, we can repair this with some easy alternative swaps for you. The first thing you can do is actually cook a piece of chicken or ham or turkey yourself. Maybe do it on a Sunday when you have a bit of time, and then slice it and prep it ready for the week. Make an egg sandwich. This is one of the most nutrient-dense foods we can give to our kids or ourselves. You can opt for goat cheese, hummus, and avocado, or else even leftover dinner, protein in a sandwich. And the best bread to eat yourself and to give to your kids if you have is rye sourdough bread. It's got a good amount of fiber and it's also fermented, so it does wonders for your gut. My best advice is cook a dozen eggs on the weekend, and this covers you for those moments where you're like, oh, what am I going to eat for myself, or what am I going to give my kids? I'm curious, if you're already aware that processed meat is not great for you, what alternatives do you go for? For decades, we've been told that low fat or low dairy is better for your health and for your weight loss goals, but this is wrong. Around 70% of women I work with still believe this, and that's marketing doing its job. But studies consistently show that full-fat milk is more satisfying, it better manages glucose control, and it's also associated with lower risks of obesity and metabolic issues when compared to low-fat products. Just to give you a bit of context here, when we have full-fat milk is made up of mainly lactose, which is sugar, and fat, right? If we remove the fat, we've just got sugar. Now, we know that balanced glucose levels is one of the most important markers for health and even weight loss, if you were interested in weight loss. In order to have balanced glucose levels, we need some fat or protein or fiber in our food. So if we're just left with lactose, then we're going to get big blood sugar spikes, is what we want to avoid. Okay, whereas the fat actually balances your glucose levels. And when the fat is removed, they also often add more thickeners and more sugar, and then your body pays the price. So go for your full-fat milk, go for your full-fat yogurt, and definitely avoid the low-fat flavored versions. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Jill and I help busy women simplify nutrition and enjoy food again without guilt. So if this interests you, hit subscribe because I post every Thursday. Now, I know you're not going to like this one because margarine is very spreadable. However, margarine is highly processed fat and it's often made from refined vegetable oils that are chemically altered. And research shows that these fats negatively affect heart health and also raise inflammation in the body. Meanwhile, real butter does not show the same risks. Ghee is really good for anyone who is lactose intolerant because it has very little lactose in it. And it's a staple in Ayurvedic medicine. Now, if you're thinking, oh, but butter takes ages to melt and I'm always in a hurry, that's no problem. Butter does not need to be in the fridge. Keep a bit of butter that you know you're going to use within the week. Keep it outside in a dish or in a glass jar or something, and it doesn't go bad. And like that, it's much easier to spread. Now, if you want to know what other foods you should be stocking in your kitchen, I actually created a video with 5 kitchen staple must-haves, and you should be able to find it on the screen. Next one is seed oils, and the seed oils I'm referring to are like sunflower oil, canola oil, soybean oil, rapeseed oil, and these are found everywhere in our sauces, in our so-called healthy snacks, and in takeaways. There is growing evidence linking refined seed oils to raising inflammation in the body and also creating more oxidative stress, especially when heated repeatedly, which is what happens when they're cooking your takeaway, unfortunately. Unless you know that they're using olive oil or butter, which are much better choices. Traditional fats have been used safely for ages, whereas refined seed oils are a modern experiment. So use extra virgin olive oil for low heat cooking or medium heat cooking and for your dressings. Use butter or ghee or coconut oil for your higher heat cooking. Oh, and avocado oil is also very good for high heat cooking. Ultra-processed white bread is often packed with preservatives, with additives and emulsifiers in order to extend its shelf life, but these are horrible for your gut health. In a study of over 200 supermarkets, 84% were classified as ultra-processed. And to make things worse, people who regularly eat ultra-processed white bread are more likely to put on weight compared to your whole grain options. So your better options are your fresh rye sourdough, wholemeal pita bread. This actually tends to be way less processed than your sliced bread, and even wraps, right? A lot of people eat wraps thinking, oh, they're eating something really healthy, but a lot of them are very ultra processed. Wholemeal pita breads can actually be quite clean. Obviously, always look at the ingredients list. And obviously, if you enjoy cooking, homemade bread is the best, but I get it. We're all tight for time here. By the way, if cravings and mindless snacking are derailing you from achieving your health goals, then I created a free PDF with 25 snack ideas that will keep cravings at bay and keep you feeling full for much longer. And you can find it in the comment section. If you do download it, let me know what your thoughts are and what your favorite snack is. That's it from me. Now, if you recognize quite a few of these in your kitchen, do not panic. As I said before, this is reversible. Start with one swap a week. That's it. If you like this video, please give it a like because it actually helps more women find it. See you next Thursday.